Assalamualaikum everyone. So we are from group 2 and I am Izana Suha binti Abdul Aziz. Today we are going to do our last presentation on Happy Eyes I on cash study. So actually this case is focusing on the cash system that is actually applied by Happy Eyes. So we want to know whether there is any issues that need to be fixed or not with the current cash system of Happy Eyes. Because in future, Happy Eyes is actually, they wanted to expand their business. So if there is any problem in the current cash system, if the problem is not identified and detected, so this might lead to a more bigger serious problem in future. So our group have already conducted SWOT analysis in identifying its strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities for us to be able to know Happy Eyes well. Now let's go through what our group have already prepared. So the SWOT analysis for Happy Eyes will actually start with its strength. Happy Eyes has actually have a good marketing strategy as it's provide vending machines for private and public events such as Autumn Festival and also Chinese New Year. It also has a various sales channels such as retailer, vending machines, and also online order. And with a good and reliable marketing strategy, Happy Eyes is known among its customers and also helps Happy Eyes to actually position its brand at a level compared to its competitors. And second is Happy Eyes has the largest market share in the ice cream vending machine segment in Singapore as compared to its direct competitor, which is RoboFusion. So RoboFusion only has a few than 4 vending machines. And with a large market share in the ice cream vending machine, it's enabled Happy Eyes to actually reduce its reliance on the retail segment. And for the weaknesses is, as Happy Eyes is actually imported its Xiaomei ice cream from Taiwan manufacturer, which is Huamei Food Company Limited. So if Huamei Food Company increase the price of the ice cream, then Happy Eyes cannot negotiate with them as they are only the sole manufacturer that Happy Eyes has. So this actually lead to the weak bargaining power that Happy Eyes will have against the Huamei Company Limited. And second is human resource shortage, which is due to the Singapore government's tightened control over the foreign labor that might make the operation system of Happy Eyes can be disrupted, as they did not have enough workers to carry out their business operation. This can be seen as there are only 3 drivers that is in charge for the inventory and cash management for the vending machine. So we can see also that there is no proper segregation of duties involved in this case as due to the human resources shortage. And for the opportunity, as Singapore is actually moving closer towards a cashless society, so ice cream vending machine that Happy Eyes provided can actually attract many customers, as customers like to actually buy from suppliers that can help them to make their life easier. And the Singapore government also offers financial assistance to attract vending machine businesses. So Happy Eyes can apply for this financial assistance to expand its ice cream vending machine not only in Singapore but also in Malaysia. Whereas lastly for the threat is Happy Eyes' direct competitor, which is RoboFusion Ice Cream. They actually supported the cashless payments for their vending machine. And they also provided music and robot dances during customer purchases. So this attractiveness that RoboFusion provides will attract more customers to buy from RoboFusion instead of Happy Eyes as they enjoy during their purchasing process. And lastly is, even though Happy Eyes has the largest market share in ice cream vending machine in Singapore, however, there are also many varieties of new products that are more popular than ice cream, such as packaged drinks. They are the most popular because of customer demand. So this might disrupt the business operation of the company of Happy Eyes that will result to its lower income. Next, Mardi will continue on the pros and cons of the cash system by Happy Eyes to you guys. So that's all from me. Thank you.
There are 2 pros and cons of cash control system. For pros of cash control system, first is lower labor cost. The advantage of the cash control system invented by Happy Eyes is the lower labor cost incurred. This is because there are only 3 drivers being used in charge of inventory replenishment and cash collection process for all fund vending machine, which is FVMs across Singapore. The inventory replenishment order are pre-assigned by Daniel using the remote monitoring system. This will actually ease the process of adding up inventory for the FVM all around Singapore because it is already synchronized by the monitoring system. Thus, it is not a burden for Happy Eyes to pay more on the labor expenses since it does not require many workers. Furthermore, the impact of this system is actually able to overcome the labor shortage problem which is normally faced by the food service industry, including Happy Eyes. The second pro is save in the account room. Apart from that, there is special account room for Happy Eyes to keep the cash. The safe in the account room can be entered by only certain authorized people. Only the sales manager, accountant, and director of operation manager are allowed to step in the room. This is because the safe in the account room is used to keep the cash handed over by the drivers after coins collection. This is an advantage for Happy Eyes to reduce the chance of stealing case among the staff in the organization. This is due to the fact that the cash in the safe is under the responsibility of those 3 authorized people. Hence, the cash locker shall be properly and safely managed by the staff of Happy Eyes. Next, cons of cash control system. First, no proper segregation of duties. The disadvantage of the cash control system that Happy Eyes use is no proper segregation of duties. They use the same person in charge for collection cash, print sales summary, and reporting or reconciliation of cash with the sales transaction. Besides, the 3 drivers are also assigned for online order deliveries and exchanging coins for notes. As a result, this can make the drivers easily commit fraud as there is only a single person who has control over the entire cash process. Example of potential consequence if duties are not separated are lost or stolen cash. Segregation of duty could lead to poor internal controls, accounting fraud, and misappropriation of company assets. The second cons is no systematic ways to exchange money. Other than that, the cash control system has no systematic ways to exchange money. The drivers have to exchange coin with notes stored in the safe on the table outside the account room. This might increase probability the cash would be stolen or manipulated. Moreover, the maximum amount stored was only 50,000, so it will be some difficulty faced by the company in future when they have to exchange huge amount of money. Therefore, the exchange money will not look concern for the company to focus on, but it can really give an effect to their asset and work in future. As a conclusion, every system shall have its own pros and cons, and the same goes to this cash control system of Happy Eyes. For the advantage of the cash control system, Happy Eyes had the benefit of having lower labor costs as the drivers used for inventory replacement and cash collection process all around Singapore. Besides, the safe in the account room is an advantage for Happy Eyes due to its allowable authorized people to monitor the safety of the cash. However, the cash control system causes non-proper segregation of duties that leads to various ethical issues. Also, there are no systematic ways to exchange the money, which cause difficulties and give bad impact toward the business. After taking consideration on issue arise, our group has prepared some strategies in improving the current cash control system of Happy Eyes. Next, presenter Husna will explain further.
Thank you, Mardi. Now I will explain about 4 strategies to improve the current cash control system of Happy Eyes. Firstly, Happy Eyes need to segregate the cash control system into 3 main functions, which are collection or recording cash, exchange the money, and reporting or reconciliation of cash with the sale transaction. Each malfunction should be performed by a different individual to ensure that one person does not have a complete control over the entire procedure. For example, when the monies are collected, it must be placed in the secure bag that identifies the source and location of the monies. Then all our cash bags are delivered to the person in charge of the exchanging the coins to notes and submit to the selling unit's accounting clerk for reconciliation and reporting purposes. So there will be no chance for fraud and any undesirable event to occur in the future. Second is they must separate the person keep the cash with the payment of salary. For example, in this case, the accountant who keep the cash in the safe of the account room is also in charge to pay wages, driver salary, and commission. This will be risky as there will be the possibility of cash loss due to fraud or theft. Hence, there must be another person in charge for salary payment that is independent with the accountant rule. Third is they should have a systematic way to change coins to note. Before this, the driver should exchange coins that were collected with the note prepared in the safe outside the account room. This will be a wasteful time, especially when the coins are getting increased due to expansion in the future, and there will also be the possibility of coins being stolen by the employees. Thus, by having systematic ways such as thoroughly changing the coins in reliable money changer, companies are able to minimize the risk. Next, HappyEye should appoint at least 2 individuals to present when monies are collected from vending machine. For example, 1 driver and 1 accountant. An independent review of the machine coin can oversee the driver in charge of collecting money and avoid unpleasant events from occur. To collect cash, avoid doing it at night. Besides, the individual who collect the money should alternate periodically, and there must also be a rotation of the accountant to oversee to prevent the collision from happening without prior announcement. Thus, a cash control system of HappyEye would be more effective compared to only 1 driver in charge of entire cash collecting. Last, for HappyEye to grab the opportunity in the cashless society, HappyEye should install the cashless payment facilities in the vending machine that enable the customers to use their credit card, debit card, or e-wallet when purchased through the vending machine. This will provide the consumers with multiple payment methods, and at the same time, it can increase their sales. This also can be consumer engagement tools. For example, nurture loyalty when HappyEye offer digital loyalty card discounts and happy hour promotion for their customers. With the cashless technology, HappyEye will handle less cash that is able to spend less time with the cash tasks like replacing, collecting, or counting cash. All in all, from the suggested strategy, it enables HappyEye to improve the cash control system of the company that is able to support the expansion plan through the franchise in the future. That's the end of our discussion. We hope it is beneficial. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day.